So Terry, first of all, and tell us a little bit more about what you've been doing over social media to try and get, fans and supporters of the England game together.
Yeah, I've just been raising awareness with mental health through lockdown and the pandemic, and I spoke out about how football really helps. Everyone getting behind England at the minute. I spoke out really about how football, especially in guys and that, it helps really with your mental health because, you know, as you know, a lot of people support different teams and that, and just having that conversation with someone about, what team they like and, can just expand really, can't it?
Yeah, and I think like football, obviously, it does bring men out together, doesn't it, in the pub or a
Yeah.
social place as well. And I feel like, what type of issues have you sort of come across in terms of the way that men talk about mental health? Because, there's been a lot of sort of stigma, hasn't there, I think, in recent years about how men open up because it's something that they don't do, isn't it, really? So I guess, how important do you think it is for men to sort of open up whilst the football's on?
I think it's very important, yeah, because it takes a lot of strength too, and bravery to open up about what you're going through, really, because it's a massive thing for me, and I just always think really it's always helped me reaching out and speaking out, so it can help other people really, and obviously I've suffered myself, through the years with mental health, and I know if you keep it in, it can lead to an explosion, and if you don't get the right help at the right time, obviously, a lot of people have resorted to suicide and lost, the battles.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just so important not to, suffer in silence and that, and just remember it's okay not to be okay at times, really.
Absolutely. And Terry, will you be heading out and about later on then to watch the match? Have you got any plans for that?
Uh, Last week I watched it with my mum, and as I said in the Telegraph, really, she isn't really a massive football fan, but England's really lifted her. How well they're doing and that. And we spent last week watching the Ukraine game, and we were singing after the game. I've never seen my mum like it. Really, it really lifted her. So yeah, I think later I've been invited to go out really, but it all depends how I feel really. Like because I do have anxiety and that, so it all depends. If I feel okay, I will, but I might watch it with family again. I had a really good time last week, so yeah, I might do that again today.
Yeah, why not? It's what makes you feel
Yeah,
comfortable, isn't it? And
yeah,
what's your expectations then ahead of the match?
yeah. I think England can win definitely. I just worry about that final, really. Italy, I think that's they've been outstanding really in the competition at the minute. But I do believe England can win definitely because it's on our own turf too at Wembley. So I think we can bring it home definitely. I'm optimistic definitely.
Yeah, and I think I was looking as well, and in previous matches, England versus Denmark, they've pretty much won every time as well. So they're
Yeah,
onto a good winning streak so far.
yeah, they are. Yeah, it's nice to know we haven't conceded really too, have we? We've been solid at the back in that really. So I just think if we can get to the final and just try and grab that goal, then I always think if you can go ahead in that, then the team's got to come at you then. And I think we've been fantastic at the back. So if we can keep going in that, I think, like I say, the whole nation's behind us too. It's fantastic to see it around. I said too, Grimsby and Cleethorpes, just everyone excited, everyone like Grimsby's just come together, as one behind, the competition. And obviously, around the world, it's just fantastic to see everyone happy and, just positive at the minute. I think we've needed it too with what's been going on in the country. So yeah, it's fantastic to see. It really has. It's lifted me too, really, because I'd love us to, win, go all the way. Definitely, it'd be amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely bringing a real buzz around, isn't it?
Yeah,
Nice one.
I just want to end really with, just you know, we can have some bad times in life and that, but it's just so important to, when we're going through that, just, message someone, a friend, a family member, anyone really, just always reach out in that in times, dark times and that. It's always helped me, and I'm sure, there's always someone to listen, definitely.